Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I'm your teacher, Ms. Atasha Khan, and I welcome you all in Pakistan School Muscat e-learning. And today we are doing unit number 3, types of living things, plants. My dear students, today our topic is true and false and fill in the blanks. But I would like to recall the previous lesson first. In the previous lesson, we have learned about what does a plant need to grow. A plant need air, water, good soil and sunlight to grow. And we have learnt about what does a plant need to make food. And as you all know that a plant need air, water and chlorophyll to make food. We have learnt about different kinds of plants. In today's topic, we will learn about the functions of different parts of a plant. So my dear students, and let's start from number 1. A flower has 3 parts. Is it true? No, it is false because a flower has 4 parts and they are carpel, stamen, petal and sepal. Dear students, as we know that ferns and mosses are the plants that grow spores. But there is another plant that is called mushroom and it is non-green plant. It takes its food from the humus in the soil and a mushroom has a cap and spores are made inside the cap as well. Dear students, in the previous lesson we have learned about what is photosynthesis, that photosynthesis is a process in which green leaves make food for the plant in the presence of sunlight, and for making food they need air, water and chlorophyll. And chlorophyll is a green substance that is very important to make a food. Dear students, some plants have roots, stems and leaves but they do not have flowers, they do not have fruits or seeds. Instead of that, they have small brown spots on their leaves and these are called spores. So the spores fall out and some spores fall out on wet soil and they grew and make new plants. And ferns and mosses are the plants that have spores, that make spores. The lower part of the carpel is called the ovary. Before giving answer of this statement, I would like to explain about carpel. That carpel is the third part of a flower and the carpel contains the eggs or ovules which grow into the seed. Okay, so the lower part of the carpel is called the ovary and the ovary contains the ovules. So we have learned that a flower has 3 parts, that is false, because a flower has 4 parts. And spores are made inside the cap of mushroom, that is true. And plants need air, water and chlorophyll to make food, that is also true. A fern has spores and it is true. Even a fern and mosses have spores. And the last one is the lower part of the carpel is called the ovary and it is also true. Now let's have a look on the fill in the blanks, that how a flower makes seeds. So as you all know, when a bee lands on a flower, a yellow powder called pollen sticks to its body. And when the bee flies to another flower, the pollen from its body sticks to the sticky tip of the carpel. And then a tube grows from the pollen, as it is very clear from the picture. It goes into an ovule in the ovary. The ovary grows into a seed. The lower part or ovary of the carpel grows big to make the fruit. So this is a procedure that how a flower turns into a fruit. It's time for a quick recap. Dear students, as you know, a flower has 4 parts. These are sepal, petal, stamen and carpel. Mosses grow on trees and they take their food from the trees. Petals are colorful leaves of a plant, or you can say petals are colorful leaves of a flower. Both are correct. A yellow powder is called pollen, and ferns and mosses are plants that can make spores. And the last one, the small green leaves that cover the bud are called sepal. I hope you understood each and every point today. And if you have anything in your mind, if you have any question in your mind, you can ask me in your next class. Till that time, thank you so much. Take care of yourself. I'll see you again with some new topic. Allah Hafiz.